I thought to myself, I wonder if you can train for a half Ironman in 6 weeks. Let's find out, eh? So I have Tweed Enduro coming up in about 7 weeks actually. 7 weeks from last Saturday, and this is Monday. Okay, so this is Monday the 8th of January, and I got Tweed heads in less than 7 weeks, so I've got 6 full weeks of training. So my question, I thought of this morning was, can I train to do a half Ironman, which is the Tweed Enduro distance, in 6 weeks and go sub 5 hours? Yeah, that could be a bit of a tall order. So I think the outcome will be one of three things. I think one, I'll do it, go sub 5 hours. Two, I'll not go sub 5 hours, but I'll still do it. Three, I'll get injured in the process and not be able to do it all. So I think they're probably the three things that could come out of it. Just to give you a bit of background, I guess the last bit of continuous training that I did would have been, let me think, Western Sydney half Ironman, which was last year at the end of September. So I guess October, November, December, so 3 and a bit months. I kind of haven't done any continuous or any consistent training really at all. Just haven't found the motivation for it. And the Western Sydney, well, that was a bit of a disaster. I probably shouldn't have done it in the first place because I wasn't feeling very well when I went down to do it. And then doing it probably made me actually sicker. I really struggled on the run. I really couldn't push any decent pace, so I just ran it in. I think my official time was 4:56. I actually had a drafting penalty as well. So all in all, it was a bit of a disaster of an event. I really kind of took the wind out of my sails, I think, specifically for Ironman events. It really cheesed me off that I got a drafting penalty when there were so many other people drafting. And actually mine was an accidental draft anyway, but anyway, won't go into details. It is what it is. So then I kind of woke up this morning and went, well, all right, need to get back on the training thing again. Got that Tweed Enduro, probably left it a bit too late, but let's see what we can do. I'll put a picture of my training peaks to show you kind of how little training I've kind of done since then. My training peaks fitness I think is like 20, which I think is the least it's ever been in the history of training peaks. So this morning I went for a 5k run around the block, just at a half decent pace. Well, it wasn't really half decent pace, it was pretty slow pace, but I guess I think I was doing like 4:46 per kilometre with a pretty high heart rate, so it shows how unfit I am. This is going to be a journal vlog of my training really, and how I get on. So yeah, join me on this journey. I guess the first thing is to set up something in Training Peaks. So I have some other training plans that I have that I've used previously. I do actually have the Port Macquarie half Ironman in May, so what I might do is track back from that and then kind of just basically train for that, but then just do the Tweed Enduro anyway. Maybe ramp up a bit of the training in the next 6 weeks to try and match that. And just kind of see how we go really. This could be a roaring success or a complete disaster, and I'm not sure which way it's going to go quite yet after this morning's run. I'm going to do a bike, and then I guess the next thing to do tomorrow would be a swim and see where my swimming's at. So what I also did is I kind of calculated out what I'd kind of need to do sub 5 hours. So I guess I kind of need to do a 40-minute swim, which should kind of be doable with a wetsuit, hopefully. Hope it's wetsuit. Might not be, actually, come to think of it. So I need to do a 40-minute swim. I think if I could run at 5:15 pace, which I think would take me to about a 1:50 half. So that's 2.5 hours on the bike, on the run and the swim. So go sub 5 hours, I need to do a 2.5 hour bike basically, which should kind of be doable. I should be able to do a 2.5 hour bike, and then hopefully fairly decent transitions. Who knows, the transitions are never usually that fast, but yeah, I should kind of be in about the 5 hour ballpark if I can do those kind of times. So yeah, let's see how we go on, and yeah, I'll video as we go along.